Hey everyone, I'm Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 19 of Let's Platinum and 100% Blasphemous. Sort of. Alright, today we are going to work on the Stir of Dawn DLC. And in order to do that, we need to make our way to, let's have a look here, there it is, to the Holy Line. I believe I showed this last time. And we need to enter the Holy Line, hop into here, and reach the area known as Petrus. And we need to put the item that we got when we started New Game Plus, the petrified bell, into the socket. Let's read it one more time. A strange flower sprouting from the very rock itself in payment for an incomplete penance. Its stem bends when no one looks at it, pointing toward the forest of the Holy Line. The stone petals are signs of the sorrowful miracle, warnings that something sleeping must wake. Why have you chosen me? Why do I feel you in my flesh, in my skin, in my blood? Punishment. Say at least one word so I can understand why you keep me prisoner between sleep and wakefulness. May my body break for you, my arms be bound for you, my eyes awaken when you call me by name. Confine me to the stone room, and let the stone itself be the key that sets me free. Alright, let's press triangle here. The door opens and we may enter inside. And inside we find a very large NPC whose name is Jibrael. It's hard to tell, but he's got sort of like a horn instrument wrapped around his arms, and some flowers are growing out of his legs as well. Let's see what he has to say, because this poor guy is not in a good way.
The light that you bring blinds my eyes. I am called Jibrael, held captive by the ancient miracle's plans since my arms grew, since the first creak of my crooked neck. The miracle named me the messenger of the Saita. Yeah, the Saita is the song. The genuine, pure melody, and very, very old. It has the power to make the roots of the miracle unearth the hidden depths. What has already been forgotten, where the truly forbidden sleeps. That which awaits you. But we find ourselves in a mere abandoned chamber. After our encounter, the miracle will take me where the Saita will be able to resonate in all its grace. The Amanecidas of the miracle await you. Until then, penitent one. The Amanecidas...
Okay, so he's telling us about the Amanecidas. We don't know 100% about them just yet, but we will. Jibrael, spelled with a J, will now move to 4 different locations in the world map, and we need to go find each one of them. So let's go do that. I also want to keep on the Mirrorverse of the Return to Port. Actually, no, I want to use Saita. I also want to read this. Let me grieve, let me suffer, for one wound on me is one less on you. Let me bleed, let me feel, for a cut on me is a crest for you. Let me cry, let me moan, as all of my tears are only for me. I wonder if, I have a feeling this could be related to Jibrael. I don't 100% understand his story, but I think I get it enough. There was something I wanted to check. Oh, right. I know I didn't read the... did I read one of them? Yeah, but I didn't end up reading the other one. I'm going to leave that. Or hopefully I did read it. I don't know. If I didn't, I'll figure it out later. For now, I want to head to the first location, which is going to be Echoes of Salt, and we want to go to this particular pre-do. Just to explain, essentially the way I'm doing this is we're now moving on to the Stir of Dawn DLC, and I'm going to leave the Wounds of Eventide until the end, basically. So we'll do the Stir of Dawn today, the next one will be Strife and Ruin, and then the remainder of the Wounds of Eventide, which is essentially just the ending, just a different ending, will be in the 3rd episode, or in the one after that. So hopefully that all works out. You can see actually some flowers with some fires have appeared here to give you an idea of where he is. But if you don't know where he is, it is quite difficult. I don't know if I read this one, so I'll read it again. Beneath the earth, the paths are misleading. This is the lie that haunts these tunnels. The howl of the wind and the roar of the waves can be heard, and yet there is no wind or sea. Not even the blue flame atop the masts burns our hands. Could be referring to Mourning and Havoc there. Let's speak to Jibrael again, see what he has to say.
The same grievous will that allows you to see my bent and warped body is what has allowed you to enter the Gallery of the Five Dawns.
Okay.
Penitent one, the moment has arrived. It is your choice that I sound this bugle that weighs down my arms and twists my spine. It is your choice that its bronze exhumes the crystal tombs where the Amanecidas await you. Do you want to make the bronze sing? Amanecida has already awoken, which is why the Saita is already resounding.
Alright, cool. So he sounded the horn, and now one of the Amanecidas... Oops, I got to change that. Oh, I was meant to have it on Mirrorverse, that's stupid. That's okay. Yeah, he sounded the bugle, and one of the Amanecidas has now appeared, and we got to go find it. So in order to get there, the quickest way is to go to the Mountains of the Endless Dusk here, near the Brotherhood of the Silent Sorrow, and then head to the right. Obviously, if you know the game's layout well, you'll be able to get there without too much trouble. Probably got to check my gear real quick before we do this. I also find it interesting to note that he's talking about, he's like, should I make the bronze sing? And bronze, silver, and gold have been like a repeated pattern and theme throughout the game, which is interesting as well. Alright, make sure you change to the Saita. The Heart of Oils, do I want that? Yeah, I think the Heart of Oils is fine. It is a bit of a risky strat, but it's okay. I'm gonna try and make life easier for me. Let me get rid of this one. Probably put... trying to think which one I should put. I guess the Frozen Olive is good if my health... no, actually for now I want this one. The big toe made of limestone. I like the ability to bounce multiple times, or an extra time. Okay, and if you haven't guessed it already, we are going to battle against the 4 Amanecidas. This one is known as the Amanecida of the Golden Blades. They all start with this big purple crystal, which essentially protects their health. You need to attack it enough times. I'm going to try and avoid getting hit here. The attacks are kind of like interesting to combat with. I may have to use my flask here, otherwise I'm gonna get killed. Oh damn it, I accidentally used 2. I cancelled the first one without realizing I could do that. 1, 2, 3, spin. Block this, wait for... you can usually wait for a second and third, but it didn't happen this time. Hop over, attack multiple times. Damn it. 1, 2, 3. It's fine. When they start doing that, you need to attack them about 3 times immediately. Here comes, okay, so Block it. Oops. Oh, I didn't go far enough. What the hell happened there? So many things that are happening that I have not experienced before. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Ah, it does run out. Okay. Alright, you can stay far enough away if you want. 1, 2, 3, spin. Perfect. Oh. Oh, didn't really want to. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Up, up, up. It's good damage. Okay, use my ability. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thread the needle. That's pretty cool. Somehow avoided that too. 1, 2. Ah! God damn, that was good. Okay. I don't like this attack. It's very difficult to figure out how to dodge. Alright, so the walls are closing in quite quickly. But we'll get out of it. 1, 2, 3. Spin. 1, 2, 3. Block it. Wait for it. Block it. Wait for it. Block it. Charge in. That was a bit too close. Alright, we're almost there. Jump over, slap. Jump over, slap. 1, 2, 3. Block it. Block, oops. Block it. Okay, if I hadn't have been hit so many times right at the start, probably would have been able to... Ooh, ooh, quick, quick, quick. I'm just gonna drink just to make sure I don't die. Just die. There we go. You can move your character after. Well, I mean, I sort of knew you could do that, but it was interesting you could do it with in the silhouette. All right, that went pretty well. I also find it funny the background here, as well as some of the backgrounds that we're gonna find very soon. It looks like the front of that game called Avowed. I think it's on Xbox, and they recently announced that it was going to be going to PlayStation as well. It's just made me laugh when I saw it. I was like, oh, looks like Avowed. Alright, so let's mirror Breath of the Return to Port. We can go back to a pre-do, and now we're going to find Jibrael in another location. I don't know if this is like the order that you have to do them in. It was just an order that I found online, and I was like, okay, I guess we'll do that order. So we go to the Archcathedral rooftops, and we return to where Cleophas essentially jumped off the edge. So let's go over here. Oh, we can actually read that that quest item. Where is it? Here. We got the verses spun from gold. A fragment of a stanza embroidered in gold thread on blue silk. It does not belong to any known song. The golden threads move with a life of their own, snaking through the fabric, but the verses they form are always the same. Night, you sleep when the sun shines. Forget your cold and your gloom. Okay, let's press triangle.
You have prevailed in your first clash. The first Amanecida has closed her eyes, and now rests elsewhere. The ancient miracle never forgot the five. It bound them by its holy whim. It cursed them. It condemned them. Yes. It has kept them asleep in case it needed them. And now, it needs them. Do you want to make the bronze sing? Amanecida has already awoken, which is why the Saita is already resounding.
Alright, let's go. And one cool thing about this particular part is if you put the linen of gold thread on and go whoop, you can fall straight to where the Amanecida appeared. Unfortunately, they're not all like that, but it would be cool if they were. Make sure you change your prayer to Saita, because if you have it on Mirrorverse, you can actually teleport out of the fight, which is a bit silly. But yeah, you also get quite a lot of Tears of Atonement with these. Alright, this one. Attack, it moves. Stay far away from the other one, because it'll explode in that massive skull. This you can just hit back. 1, 2, 3. You want to stay sort of away. But these wind wisps will hit you and deal damage. They're all approximately the same degree of difficulty. They're not like too difficult. If you have your flasks, you can almost certainly beat them on your first go. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. What? Okay, good. Spin. Okay, for this you gotta kind of like dodge like this, which is finally working properly. So, did not figure that out until after I got caned by it. Okay, let's heal just to be safe. Block. 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 Charge in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice, got a full combo there. Zero Cyclone, this is going really well. Chop. Chop. Nice. I love the way this looks. Good animation. Gosh man, it's like the best I've ever done. Oh crap, nope. Gives you just enough time to prepare your next parry. Ooh, 4. I have not seen 4 before. Oh crap. Okay, I need to drink. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3. Crap. If that happens, get out of the way. Now that the problem is I have to actually break that again. Let's take a quick sip here. That fight went mostly good. Well, it's not over yet, I guess. Ah! This is bad. Don't know how to block that in time. Gotta heal. Yeah, please heal, thank you. I still haven't broken the shield. Okay, that was bad. Okay, this is a problem. Please don't let me die. Okay, I have a new plan real quick. Kind of cheesy strat, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get rid of the big toe, and I'm gonna put on the light of the Lady of the Lamp to increase my defense, because my oh my goodness, because my flasks are out. Oh. Give me that health, give me that health. Okay. That was stupid. Ah, I didn't even see how much health she had left, but I know it wasn't very much. Damn! That fight went so well the entire time, and then I just like failed it at the very end. Okay, well we don't need the other one. Trying to figure out how to do this. I guess we'll just go again and hope that it works. Damn it, man. Alright, let's try again. Okay, here we go. Go, 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 go. 1, 2, 3, charge out of the way. Oops. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2. Nice. Yeah, sometimes you can get lucky like that, and it'll allow you to do quite a few hits. It's a rare occurrence that she'll perform that attack, but if you can, yeah. That was another good opportunity to get it, and I didn't have it well enough. 1, 2, 3. That was very lucky. That was good. Well played. 1, 2, 3. It's your cyclone. Ow. 1, 2. I wonder if you can. 3. No. Ah! That was a waste. Shouldn't have done that. At least I learned something. Oh, I didn't realize which attack you were doing. Gosh, I can't get enough health back. How the hell did I get that? 1, 2, 3. There is a certain point when she does that I cannot believe I dodged that. When she does that attack where it'll be too late and you won't be able to prevent it. So just be aware of that. Nice. Can I... Game! Why do you do that to me? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Oh. Okay. Up, up. Spin, spin, and you go. Oh, on the rebound, nice. Whew, boy, that was not pleasant to lose that first time. All right, we got another versus spun from gold. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright, give me a second, I'm just going to take a quick break. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's look at this next one. Versus spun from gold. So same exact information, but the lore is slightly different. It says, it's the light of a sunrise, with lanterns clearing the broom. Broom is a very uncommon word, but I'm pretty sure that what it sort of means... Hang on a sec. It's like the misty air combined with like the salty air of the ocean or something. I don't know. If I'm wrong, I'll put a note. Okay, next place I want to go is the Wall of Holy Prohibitions. This one's kind of an annoying one to reach, but we'll get there. We're going to go down. We're going to go to the right. Oh yeah, and this also explains, if I remember correctly, I was saying how one of the rooms, or there were 2 rooms that were empty in this area. And I think one of them was meant to be for Redento, for like a specific outcome of his quest. But potentially also Cleophas, I can't quite remember which one. And it turns out that the other one was to do with Jibrael. Now let me have a look. He's up here, so I have to go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Nice, that's really good. Alright, you absolutely just want to kill these guys. They get in the way, especially that one over there. Yeah, and then when he gets angry, it just does so much damage. Alright, you need to raise this, take this lever up, take these guys out, into the room. Oh, I think the reason I'm killing them in one blow is because of the Heart of Oils, which makes life a lot easier. High risk, high reward. It's just funny how many games have that kind of item. It's like, this item will increase your damage significantly, but you will die in one hit. It's like, okay, well I guess if I know all of the mechanics of the game, it might be easy to counter the negative effects of it, or even utilize the negative effect. Because I can't think of it, but there are definitely some games where you find an item that seems to have negative effects, and then when you actually figure out everything, you're like, actually those effects are even better. Let's talk to Jibrael for a third time.
The time of the opening of the mirror sarcophagus draws near. The Five guarded the Twisted One whenever he was paraded in public. When he still lived in that divine prison of pain and piety, supported on and rooted in a tree between sobs and cracks. It was long ago. Yes, long ago. From them arose the Saita, the procession march that spread far and wide, letting all know that the Father was being swayed again. Do you want to make the bronze sing? Amanecidas has already awoken, which is why the Saita is already resounding.
I don't know why he says that every time. One, Amanecida has already awoken, which is why the Saita is already resounding. It's a bit confusing, that one. Almost feels like a mistranslation, but I don't know. Okay, Saita, let's go. Alright, so this one opened in the foreground of this silhouetted area. I think might be the correct way to say it. Rosary beads. We don't need this one. Let's put on the frozen olive for now. Actually, possibly the big toe could go on again. Alright, this is the next one. Oh, I don't like this one very much. It is very Mega Man. these some of these bosses. Ooh, okay. Hang on. Do that. Okay, watch out for the drop. Trying to get some health here. Okay, when these fall, you want to stay under here to avoid them. 1, 2, 3, spin. Okay, very good. Seems to work about the same way, so just jump up a little bit, press down, get a couple of attacks in. 2, 3. Just make sure you're in the right position here to avoid them. Oh, can you? Ah, I didn't know that. Alright, for this, you can actually block it, and then for the last one, just dodge to the side and jump, which I jumped a little bit too late, but you can do that. I knew you were going to do that attack. 1. Nice. Oh, almost got a second one there. 1, 2. Now, pop. Perfect. Oh gosh, that was very fast. Okay, and now she's gonna do it at the top, and then she gets stuck here for a second, and I missed by an inch. Please let this work. Oh, thank God. I did enough like DPS essentially. Can I avoid this? Yes. Now. Careful, careful, careful. Now, jump. Come on, try it. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. Get some health back. Yeah, once you fight them enough times, you sort of get used to it. I mean, obviously, but stay right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Jeez, that was 8 attacks. Hang on, smack. I blocked it just in time. Perfect timing. 2, 3, spin, Doctor. Oops. Crap, that was bad. Oh, that was an interesting one. Like that. Nice. What a way to finish. That's called learning on the job. Holy crap. Oh, another versus sponge from gold. Wait, did I? Yeah, that was the third one. I was like, did I get one from the previous one? Yeah. All right. Yeah, these bosses also give quite a bit of quite a bit of things. I've noticed also the bodies seem to be right next to these fights, so I'll read them again just to potentially grab any extra bit of lore. There is the metal tree erected as guardian of the bridge. That tree, with its eroded bark, is the symbol of His Holiness's final communion with the miracle. Facing this eternal dusk, I will wait until I depart towards the other side of the dream. Oh, so maybe, like, this is the body of one of the Amanecidas? Is that what they're saying? Yeah, that's what it is. Do I have enough for... No, I don't. Okay, doesn't matter. Let's go this way. And then the one in... Oh no, because the other one was actually where Jibrael was, not where the boss was. I don't know, it's very confusing. Alright, and the last one, if I can remember, I believe is in the Covenant. Yeah, it's here. The convent of the Lady of Our Lady of the Charred Visage. And we're finally going to enter... What do you say? I can feel Our Lady between these walls. I can feel her warmth, for her face still burns, a reminder of her sacrifices and ours. The pain, the cold, and the burn are our rules. Yep. Gonna be something about that here. What am I doing? Okay, so I did not enter this room at all during the main game. If you do now, not only will you find Jibrael here, but you'll also find another rosary bead. This one is called the Cloistered Sapphire. A crystal sphere imprisoning a sapphire heart. The gem sparkles with lightning from other lands, filling the glass with a stormy light. The strange energy fills the wearer with determination, electrifying the very air around him after he performs an execution. So I won't be able to show that off right now, but I'll try and show that off in a bit. Let's talk to Jibrael for the 4th time.
The passion of Laudes, the first Amanecida, was immense. Such was her devotion to the Twisted One that her body was unable to bear it. One night, she felt the pores of her skin open, and her very passion began to exit through them, taking the form of liquid gold. In that long night, that fine thread was woven by the High Will, creating the bodies of the other 4 women. They are nothing but the very passion of Laudes incarnate. The miracle was jealous, yes. It was jealous of that unmeasured passion towards the Twisted One of Laudes, and of her 4 replicas, her 4 reflections. It wanted all of that devotion for itself. Thus, it took the Amanecidas and buried them deep in glass sarcophagi that contained all of that excessive fervor. It condemned them to wait until the miracle reclaimed them freely. Do you want to make the bronze sing? Amanecida has already awoken, which is why the Saita is already resounding.
Alright. Yeah, so it's starting to make a little bit of sense. The Amanecidas were the ones who looked after, or like who paraded the Twisted One around town. a sec. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I've got. Now, let's go get the... Oh, hang on. It's weird. I don't remember visiting this room, but that is the room that we need to head to. That's very odd. Okay, it's fine. Maybe I visited it, but I didn't actually collect the item there. I mean, obviously it was on the screen, so yeah, I definitely didn't collect it, but that is weird that I visited it. Did I come from up the top last time? I don't think I did. Alright. I know I did. When I was practicing. I practiced once coming from below and once coming from above. Get rid of this one, put this one on. Please don't kill me! Oh my gosh. Ah. Okay, drop down here. This is not the one we want to go to. We want to go further down. One. Further down again. Into this room. And then for this bit, all you need to do is jump to the right. Make sure you've got the correct relics on. Jump to the left. Yeah, I would have had to do all of this to get to this room. Strange. Oh, maybe it showed up because Jibrael blew the bugle. I don't know. Alright, this is the final rosary bead that we're going to get for the game. The other three, I mentioned it before, but I'll mention again, the remaining three come from beating the game with each of the penances. You have to play New Game Plus to actually access any of those penances, but yeah, if you beat the game with each of those penances, you will get a rosary bead for it, and they do various things. I can't quite remember, I can look it up in a moment. I think we'll have time in this episode to do that. But this is the last one that we will receive, because beating them 3 more times with that level of difficulty is just not something that I'm willing to do, unfortunately. Bead of gold thread. A ball made of liquid gold, spun into fine fibers. Viscous to the touch, these miraculous strands are avidly coveted by alchemists and scholars. The passion woven into each filament seeps into the sacred bile flasks, accelerating their use. A miracle occurred in front of me. I found her lying on the floor. Her face was pale, as if dead, yet relaxed and at peace. Next to her lay the bodies of 4 women covered in gold that shone and illuminated the room, as if lit by an internal fire. From where I stood, I could hear the beating of those 5 hearts. They echoed in the room, slowly sounding in unison. There were golden threads at my feet, all over the room. They seemed to be attached to those golden bodies. I took up part of that thread and made a ball. That would be the proof for the others to believe me. Okay, did I read the Cloistered Sapphire? I read this part. I don't think I read this by accident. All those who have wanted to isolate themselves, all those who have freely locked themselves away as a chosen way of life, will have the blessing of the miracle. No one can serve 2 masters. Either you serve the miracle, or you serve the world. When you are in this cloister, remember these words, sister. Cool. Alright, make sure I got the right prayer on, Saita, and we're good to go. Can I beat the final one without having to use a bile flask? Probably not. Actually, probably not. This one's pretty tough. a little bit more difficult. No, they're all about the same, to be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just want to be right here. Okay, here comes some damage. Alright, here are the different attacks, so you want to stay right about here. Maybe duck as well. Attack, attack, attack. You just got to watch for the trajectories of those arrows. This attack I have not figured out how to avoid, but I'm going to try this. Hey, it worked. That was probably a once-off. Ah, damn it. That was the wrong time to use that ability. Maybe not. Oh yeah, okay. Well, here we go. 1, 2, 3, spin. Nice. Don't hit me. Okay, for this you want to block or position yourself in such a way that you don't get attacked. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. a little extra time that they allow you to hit, like she's hittable, is very useful. Ah, damn it. If I was further away, I probably could have threaded the needle there. Do it now. Ah, again, terrible timing. Yeah, this one sucks as well. Not really 100% sure how you're supposed to avoid it. Kind of gotta like stay away and then can I make it in time? Nice. Damn it. Stop that. Two. And just stay right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try to get like, yeah, if you can get this high, which is difficult but not impossible, you can sort of like bounce up there, but you have to be aware of the, I should have gone the other way, because she gets tired after this. That's pretty good. 1, 2, 3, spin cycle. It's time to do my washing. Using a spin cycle. Yeah. Nice, come on. This is good. Don't kill me! Ah, gotcha. Just in time. Alright, fantastic. 4 of them. Done. But as we learnt, there was actually a 5th one, known as Laudes, who essentially was all of them. Her kind of creation created all of them, or her being created all of them. Alright, let's see what happens now. The way that last bit fades in again at the beginning of the cutscene is funny. Alright, and we get the penultimate prayer of the game. I don't know how to read the word, but it's Obade, probably Obade or something like that, of the Nameless Guardian. A song to an extinct sun, born of 4 wheels spun in gold. It shapes the pain of the Amanecidas, creating a ghost that accompanies the penitent one for a while, obeying his orders. Laudes wove her passion into 4 warriors who fought alongside her, resisting the onslaught of the centuries. Night, you sleep when the sun shines. Forget your cold and your gloom. It's the light of a sunrise, with lanterns clearing the broom. On the balconies it calls, on the balconies it sings, gathering up all the stars, lifting the weight of my sins. This new dawn that lights up the halls is a girl with graceful wings. Oh my god, it finally rhymed! I also collected something that I want to... Oh, it was the verses spun in gold. Oh, okay. The verses spun in gold. So you don't get the last one. The last one just becomes the prayer, I think is how that works. I want to show that off. And I also wanted to show off the... this one, the cloistered sapphire. So it was to do with executions. Yeah, we can execute the one in this room if I can do it. So I've got to stand right about here. Do that, and then what was it? So do the execution, and then let's see. Yeah, and then you can fling like lightning, but only 3 times apparently. Okay, switch to the prayers. Go to hang on. We'll use the Mirrorverse. Where do we have to go next? Oh yes. Yeah, that cutscene was probably a little bit confusing for people because I did not go there on purpose. It's here in the Ferris tree, and I'll show you that in just a moment. I just want to see if I can show off this Obade of the Nameless Guardian. So if we climb up here and activate it, that's basically how it works. You attack, and it attacks for you as well. Oh yeah. I don't know how long it's supposed to last. Seems to just basically attack when you attack. Cool. Alright, so that's what that looks like. Deals with all that. It uses a lot of bloody a lot of your fervor. Alright, I believe we're ready. I'm just going to change this one to the frozen olive again, and we should be good. Let's head to the Ferris tree. Climb up here. Let me see. Maybe I did come in here, but yeah. This is the Hall of the Dawning, and as you can see, the mirror is cracked. It wasn't cracked before. If we head here, we get a cutscene. Each of the statues as well have the weapons that we just fought against. The axe, the sword, the bow and arrow, and the driller? I don't know what you would call that. Also, for anybody watching who is a very big fan, or if you're very well versed in Castlevania Symphony of the Night, do you believe that this is probably a reference to it? In Symphony of the Night, about 30 minutes to an hour in, there is a spot where you climb the right side of the castle, and you can see the outside as well as the inside in a manner almost identical to what we're seeing here. So I mentioned it last time, near the patio of the Silent Steps in this room right here, and it just so happens that there's another one right here. And even the design of this left portion, if you exclude, so from exactly where I am on the map, so basically draw a line from here going down and go to the right, and hang on, how do I unzoom? Like that, and cut out that entire section of the map, just leaving the Mercy Dreams, so this portion here, it looks very similar to the castle and the upside down castle, especially this bottom part. It's so similar. Alright, anyway, we're spending time talking about that when we should be moving towards the middle of this arena to face off against...
Oh, Saeta, where once its piercing song shattered the mirrors and trinkets in my tomb, let its wail now grant light. Saeta, awakener of the desert, ignite these 5 lightless eyes. These millennia of torment, my punishment, thread through my bones like poison. My forbidden passion is my penance. My golden virtuous strength armors me. I let this happen. I let this ardor grow inside me. But only the miracle taketh away. The fatal bargain that governs my awakening has been struck. I must end thy irreverent intention, penitent one. And so, the long night is severed. Dawn cometh!
Alright, and this is Laudes, the first of the Amanecidas. Okay, and if you haven't figured it out yet, basically we fight her and she has all of the abilities of the ones that we just faced off against. But the way it works is a bit different. It's not that she can use every single ability all in one go, it's that she sort of switches between. That was really dumb. Oh, I got that. If you can counter that, it gives you such a good opportunity to deal damage. That was dumb. Oh, I can't believe I blocked that in time. I think because of the sort of the lag frames that I got from using my Bleeding Miracle, or is it Bleeding Miracle? Whatever, the blood attack. Okay, so here's where you gotta be careful. Just remember that when she's doing that, you can't actually stop it. She's changing to her next form. So as long as you're aware of that, you'll be fine. That was very quick. Okay. Avoid it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, perfect. 1, 2. That was awesome. Thumbs up for some high level gameplay, he says as he gets clobbered. Let's go. Okay, yeah, she's changing again. That was very fast, actually. For her to go to the next form already, that's pretty fast. Ah, that was dumb. Only 3 this time. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's a new one. Ugh. Let's use it again. Stupid, I should have. Okay, up she goes. Don't know what the point of this is. 1, 2, 3. I tried. 1, 2, 3. It's probably a heal. No. Oh. Do it. Damn it. I always fall down. It's fine. Ow. Up she goes. Come on, we're doing good. This might be a little close. Okay, we got it. Okay, should be changing to the final form in a moment. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. There's your cyclone. And then quickly get away. Throw one of those. That was amazing. Ah, okay. Damn it. I forgot how to avoid this. Woo! She throws it straight down and then it zooms off. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Okay. I may die, so I'm just gonna flask here. Very difficult to avoid that attack. Alright, you're done. No. Done. Yay.
My passion, once made gold, now returns to my body.
Requiem aeternum. Alright, we did it. Fantastic. That went really, really well. I'm happy with that. Some of the fights turned out real cool. Alright, and now we are above the Bridge of the Three Calvaries. I don't think you need the linen of golden thread here, but I'm going to put it on anyway. We drop down. This is very cool, by the way. You land here, right near the eye socket, and you can see that it's shining. You can jump off to the left, but we're not going to do that. Just perform a bunch of attacks. Well, that was very quick, actually. Yeah, perform the up attack and collect the final, the second last actually, Mea Culpa heart, the brilliant heart of dawn. The essence of Laudes, woven into solid gold, glowing with the incandescent passion that centuries ago gave birth to the 4 Amanecidas. It increases the speed of whoever wears it after a dodge maneuver, but reduces their defense by half. Very cool. The mere thought of you tires my body. The vision of you fills my eyes with tears. What do you provoke in me, holy stranger? It is your sacrifice that guides all the love I profess to you. My sin is to love holiness, the sacredness that resides in you and in what you represent, which is in turn blessed and forbidden. This love weighs more and more heavily within me and asks me to leave the confines of my breast. I can no longer hold it back, for it has a will of its own. Let my skin open, let my golden passion come forth, and make itself available to you. I also wonder if the lady of the charred visage is supposed to be Laudes. I don't know, because there is similarity with the gold seeping out of her face. Okay, and we find Jibrael for the final time here in the Hall of the Dawning. Let's speak to him.
Laudes. Oh, my Laudes. Have you been set free? Are you returning to the other side of the dream now that you have served your sentence? Tell me that I will be at your side. Tell me that all of this waiting has not been in vain. Great great happiness awaits me.
And that's it. The Stir of the Dawn DLC is done. It was short but sweet. Yeah, the Stir of Dawn added pretty much all that stuff that I just did today. Some of it might have been from the other DLC. I don't know. It does get very confusing. Yeah. All right. How the hell did I get 97% map completion? Huh. Very interesting. Because I did. Hang on a sec. I obviously did this whole thing. This one shouldn't have been done but shouldn't have counted. This one also shouldn't have counted. None of this should have counted. And I don't think it was at 97 when I checked that. How very strange. Okay, well, we're just a few minutes off the end, and next episode's probably going to be even shorter. It was actually going to be one of the more difficult episodes to do, but because before we do go, I really wanted to check that heart. I also did this, I'll take the opportunity to, let me see. First I want to see how fast I move. Wait, what? Oh, okay, you can't move in the other direction, you can only move in one. Alright, let's use the Bridge of the Three Calvaries as a test. So how fast can you actually move? Oh yeah, we should also talk to Diagracius there. Whoa. It lasts this long? So it just hang on. It lasts until you stop. That's pretty cool. Doesn't really feel like I'm going that much faster. Hang on, we have time. Let me do some testing. Alright, here we go. From the pre-do all the way to where Diagracius is. 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, 12 seconds. Hang on, we'll do it a bit more easily. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so it's about, is that 25% faster? Because it was 25% quicker? I think so. Also, it's still going. Okay, so if you don't, you can actually change directions, you just have to be quick about it. How interesting. Okay. Let's talk to Diagracius, and seemingly jumping up kills the momentum too. I'll explain why I did it in this particular way in just a moment. Let's see what Diagracius has to say.
I heard the iron creak, quake, and bend. From afar, I saw that more branches had grown from this reddish tree. What new trial does the miracle have in store for us now? What new revelation?
Okay. I believe he says the same thing or something very similar.
What has happened will stay between the ancient miracle and you. What has been forgotten must remain forgotten.
It's interesting here he says ancient miracle, and the Amanecidas or Jibrael was also saying ancient miracle. I wonder if it's different from the grievous miracle, and also when he says it, he accentuates the ancient miracle. So listen again.
What has happened will stay between the ancient miracle and you.
It's like he's telling the player it's the ancient miracle, not just the grievous miracle, not the miracle, the ancient miracle. So yeah, very interesting. Okay, I'm just going to go to that pre-do. That's pretty cool, actually. I like the little burst of whee. The reason I did this way is basically those two eyes that we got that we have to return here to the room with the tree. Once you do that, you will receive what will then become the final Mea Culpa heart. And if you equip that heart on your Mea Culpa, which you need to do in order to get the special ending, which we'll do at the end of the game, you cannot remove it. It'll be stuck in that final form forever. And because of that, I wouldn't be able to equip the Brilliant Heart of the Dawn, which was why I did this first. So yeah, Technically, you do have a choice, like you're given the heart and then you can choose to use it, but I thought I'd do it this way anyway. Okay, I'm going to leave things here. I'm just going to teleport one last place, and that is right here, because this is where we'll start from next time. For now, I want to thank you all for watching episode 19 of Less Platinum and 100% Blasphemous, sort of. And my name's Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.